Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kelly. I am going to take you guys on a week of my life of marathon training. I'm currently training for the Miami Marathon. I'm about 7 weeks out. So I want to show you guys my training, I want to show you guys my eating and how I'm feeling for that marathon. It's Monday and we're done with work. If you saw my last marathon training plan video, my Mondays are actually supposed to be weightlifting days, but I'm breaking that rule right now because I'm obsessed with the biking software Zwift. Z-W-I-F-T, yeah, Zwift, and I want to do that tonight. So I'm going to go on a walk and then I'm going to get my bike all set up to get kicking on my Wahoo kicker. Okay, real quick before I get started on this workout, I think I've showed this before, but this is how my bike works. I'm an indoor trainer. Basically, this thing gives you resistance. It's a Wahoo kicker. There's different versions, but the version I have is that basically you just snap your bike into this. That provides resistance, and you can pedal and change resistance and use your gears like you normally would on the street. I absolutely love this for any kind of bike training, for my half Ironman training, and now just for enjoying my bike on the occasional workout that I do. So I put my phone, the Roku remote, my TV is gonna be all set up. I've got an extra fan, and now let me show you guys Zwift. Okay, so Zwift is a program that connects to your trainer via Bluetooth, and so this will stimulate the change in power, resistance, and you can pick different tracks to go on, different types of workouts to go on. What I've been really enjoying right now is just the different already routes that they have programmed in, and they have different miles on them. They show you the elevation change, and then this is like a algorithm effort style and estimation on how long it's going to take you. So there's two different, oh interesting, so this is switches, so it's like two different Zwift worlds, and then the other one switches. So like yesterday it was in Scotland, it was New York City that I was riding through. So I'm gonna do a ride through Scotland. When you are actually using the app, the screen gives you different information. So like right now I'm not biking super hard, but my wattage, how fast I'm going, how many miles I've gone, my elevation, how long this is, the duration of it, and then like a little bit of a map, and other people who are currently doing the route too, and where you are in relation to them. So I typically watch YouTube while I have this on here. One time I casted from my iPad up there, so I had it going, but I'm watching YouTube, pass some time. Guys, it's after work on Tuesday. I'm back. I am drinking some of my electrolytes. Tuesdays are like a mid-distance run for me. I'm supposed to do 5 miles, but don't tell the marathon training plan. I'm gonna do 6 so that I can run with Jonathan. And we're gonna run 3 with our friend Grace. As you just saw, Jonathan was making the electrolytes. He did not want to be in the video, so we just regarded his face on that. But I ate a little bit of Greek yogurt because I needed like actual substance in my stomach, and now I'm eating some popcorn for carbs and drinking an electrolyte beverage, and then we're getting this 6-mile run started. Yay!
Or if we didn't want to deal with that smell, we could just run 0.25 down and back.
Okay, recap for the run. It was such an easy, fun run tonight. I decided to slow down the pace and run 6 miles at a much slower pace so I could run with Jonathan, and then my friend Grace also joined us for 4.5 of that. So super fun night, even though it wasn't like on par with my training plan. I was supposed to do 5.5 at like a recovery run pace. Nonetheless, I'm happy I ran with them. I would take that over running 5 miles by myself any day. A huge part of my nutrition plan while I'm running this marathon and thinking about fueling is also just enjoying the freedom to also eat stuff that brings me joy. So tonight, I'm eating a slice of chocolate cake that you can see Jonathan already took a bite out of. This is a chocolate peppermint cake from a bakery in Tampa that my friend's mom had for her birthday and let me grab a piece. And so I'm eating this for dessert and I am so excited. So excited. It's super important to stay on like a plan for nutrition and making sure you're eating enough. But like, I also just look at it like should be fueling my body with good nutrition and the right things to run and so that I have good fuel. But I also like don't need to be super strict all the time. And so enjoying things like chocolate cake, if this brings me pleasure and I can think about how happy I'll be eating this during my run, then I'm gonna eat it. All right guys, back from work. Wednesday of work's done. Getting ready for a run. Eating more popcorn. I am gonna regret this because last night on the run, like mile 4 hit and my stomach was turning and I had to use the restroom so bad. So I know that's gonna happen because it definitely was the popcorn. Anyways, regrets. I don't really have anything else that like I wanna eat before a run that doesn't require actual cooking. So I really need to get better about that. I think next week I'm gonna focus on having a banana with peanut butter before a run and like maybe put that on a rice cake because that's good like carbs, potassium, and better than just eating handfuls of popcorn. I'm no scientist, I'm no specialist, I'm just doing what I can do. I'm trying to become a marathoner, yeah. Okay, run fit for tonight. Running 8 miles. It's cold here in Florida. Like I think it's like 65 degrees and it's just gonna get colder as my run goes on because the sun is setting. I've got this little quarter zip from Athleta. It's super old. I mean like I'm post-graduate school and I had this in high school. So high quality, but I have the like Hottie Hot Lululemon shorts, cruise socks, of course, and then my Saucony running shoes. I'm gonna put my hair up in an actual ponytail and grab my headphones, grab my running belts, and hit the road. All right, why I love a running belt. Running belts are absolutely fantastic because they hold all of your junk, and so then you can be hands-free while you run. But I don't love this one in particular. This is my second running belt I've bought. I used one of the flip ones previously. I do like how this is a clasp, but if you guys have recommendations for better running belts, please let me know because I'll show you. What I don't love about this one is what's going on in the waistband. Okay, so what's happening? I typically put this underneath my shirt, but here's the front. It's tucked in, but do you see these guys? Like, what do I have going on here? They stick out, and so then I like trying to tuck them, trying to put them under my waistband. I don't know. I have them like quadruple knotted because it's too big on me. Needless to say, one second, I'm bringing you guys back up. I need a better recommendation for running belt. I think that there's like a brand Spee or Spry or something like that I've seen people wear that look good. So if you ever tried a better running belt situation where I can adjust the tightness, but it's not gonna have stupid doodads like this sticking out all over, please let me know. Done. Do you like my little Christmas tree? It's so festive. I don't know, this is totally non-running related, but if you guys haven't heard about Jellycats, I am obsessed. I have this cute little clementine and typically they're on like my TV thingy, but Jonathan put them in my Christmas tree, and they just hang here. I have a little espresso cup too. They're just the cutest little jelly cats. Like, come on. If I had a kid, their whole bedroom would be filled with jelly cats. They're so cute. They just hang out in my tree. Anyways, let's look at this run. It felt really good. The Florida girl was not super cold the whole time, which was shocking. I dressed definitely appropriately, and it's kind of an ideal running temperature. But I ran 8 miles, an average pace of 9:22, and if you recall my midday or midweek runs, my longer runs, mid-distance runs, first mile is a warm-up, and then every mile from there until my last mile, I do a tempo quarter mile, slow pace quarter mile, tempo quarter mile, slow pace quarter mile. In my tempo quarter miles, like I was pushing like 8:30 or less. So I was really trying to get my heart rate up and focus on that anaerobic capacity. But yeah, I'm total time 1 hour and 15 minutes. I am stoked about that. That felt so good. My dinner is on the stove. I'm gonna go take a whole shower and get nice and clean. It's a hair wash night. I freaking love hair wash nights. Leftover chili night 2 or 3 and some YouTube. Ignore that, I have a towel on my head right now. I just wanted to quickly talk about the importance of having something to like get energy out and that is relaxing and enjoyable for you, and that just brings you like pure joy when it comes to movement and fitness. Right now that is running for me. I mean, previously it's been biking, previously it's been CrossFit, whatever it is. Like today was just a bad day with friends. Like there's a situation at my social life that I just feel like very not included in this group of girls, and not to talk bad about them, but like I just feel excluded all the time, and it sucks because they're also like girls at my church. And you know, I kind of felt down about it like before I ran, and then I just ran and I just like was focusing on and like thanking God for like all the people in my life who like make me feel loved and make me feel included, and like appreciating the friends that God has provided me. And just like running is a space for me to really reflect on life and what is going on, and just have time to just like to myself and for reflection. And I just feel like that is so important when it comes to working out. Like workout should be good for your body, it should be good for your mind, and it should give you a space to like check out, but also like a space to reflect and like just focus on yourself. And I just wanted to rant about that real quick because I just feel a billion times better after my run tonight and after just having time to zone out and time to reflect.
All right, running outfit for Thursday, getting ready for my 5-mile easy run. Gonna run a portion of this with Jonathan, and there's a parade getting set up on the downtown. So we're gonna run through some of the parade before it starts.
Guys, this recovery run turned into a speed run because I'm gonna pee my pants.
After the run, we met up with some friends and attended the annual Christmas parade downtown. All right, guys, it came to Saturday morning. Happy long run Saturday morning. I am rolling out my feet with a lacrosse ball to start waking up my muscles in my feet and chowing down on a banana. I already had some toast, so I'm getting some carbs in my body before I take on 13 miles. All right, guys, the next step of my morning routine before I take on a long run is I pack up my running vest. Here are some of the things that I use for nutrition and hydration. For nutrition right now, I'm using the goo gels, and I take a couple of them. I definitely always overpack for my gels so that I don't run out of fuel when I'm running. Something that I always keep in mind when I'm choosing gels for my runs are like, what are the extra stuff besides calories in the gel? So like some of them have amino acids or sodium or caffeine. So I make sure I take like a wide variety on my run so that if I'm not in need for caffeine, I choose to take a no caffeine gel. My vest is all packed up. I'm all fueled up. I've got water, I've got electrolytes, I've got gels, I've got headphones. I'm all ready to take on these 13 miles. Let's get them done. Let's have a good morning run. Okay guys, well, it's a little bit later than I initially wanted to be leaving my house to go on this run, but as you saw, I just took my time this morning. I woke up at like 6:20 to get ready to run before the sun came up, and I was lazy, and I needed a bowel movement before this run, and just all the things added up. So it's about 7:43. I'm finally getting out there. It's luckily still cool outside, so that's working in my favor. And we got 13 miles to run this morning. It was a deload week, so last week my max mileage total that week was 36 miles, and this week it's down to 35, so the 5 less miles was just this morning. And let me tell you, I am so happy it's a 13-mile run this morning and not like 18 or 19. That extra 50 minutes is just going to be such a game changer, especially for my mental space, that it's just less running. Super, super happy about that. Just patiently waiting for Garmin to get that GPS signal. Come on, Garmin. You can do it. There we go. No, that means we have to start.
All right, guys, 4 miles in, feeling pretty good. Keeping average mile pace just below 10 minutes. Trudging along. I have a lot of like anxiety about this run this morning. I feel like because it's like hasn't been like 18, 17 longest miles ever, I feel a lot of pressure on myself to perform at like a good pace, and so it's causing some anxiety, and I just need to like zone out, forget about that, think about just because it's a little bit shorter of a longer run doesn't mean I need to PR my half marathon today. Okay, friends, well, every time I look at this hat, I just think there's something crooked about it. I did it, 13.1 miles done. I beat my previous half marathon PR by 1 minute. Small but mighty improvement. I will take it. I'll take it as a win. I really sprinted out like my absolute heart and soul the last 3 miles. It was a struggle, but I got it. And now I'm just walking home. I might have like, honestly, it's probably like a mile walk home, which is kind of disappointing that I timed it this way. But I was just like, I know if I get off of the lake, then like there's gonna be cars and traffic, and the possibility of hitting that PR would just go downhill. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm sacrificing a mile walk home for a PR this morning. It's just the way the cookie crumbled.
Okay guys, before I say goodbye to this vlog, after my run, I went to the bakery, as you could see, and I got some bread from the best bakery in town, and I needed to show you this freaking sourdough loaf, okay? Look how good this looks. Ready? I washed my hands already, don't worry. You know that this bread is gonna be so good. Look at it, it looks so good. It's already crusty. I'm gonna make eggs and have some toast and have cheese and avocado for lunch. I'm so excited. Alright guys, on that note, I'm ending this vlog off. I really appreciate you guys sticking around for another training week to see what it's like while I run and train for this Miami Marathon. Just a lot of running content going on. I need to get back into the gym this next week, so get back with the cross training with weightlifting instead of just hanging out on my bike when I'm not running. Gotta get back on that. But thank you so much for supporting me and watching this vlog. Comment down below any questions you have about marathon training or starting running or biking, anything related to literally anything running, biking, or speech pathology, because I am still working as a speech pathologist. Comment down below. I appreciate you guys. Talk to you later.